I apologize for how unorganized this has been. I'm kind of embarrassed, but I appreciate everyone who's in this room who still has the respect to see the rest of the performers, including myself, and I have the utmost respect for everyone in here as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Do your thing, Cam.
All right, this one's called Ms.Parker.
Ms.Parker?
Deep in thought, my friend interrupts and asks, "What are you thinking of?" I tell him, "Miss Parker." Excitedly, my friend asks, "Who's Miss Parker?" I claim, "Why, the perfect girl, of course." "Oh yeah? What does she look like?" "I don't know." "What do you mean you don't know?" "I haven't met her yet. And a matter of fact, I don't think she exists." And that's the premise from feeling so misunderstood, so cold and lonely, unable to be reached, therefore no one could know me. Then she showed up, and that all changed. It started off slowly with small talk, but it escalated quickly into conversation about ideas. We talked about philosophy, psychology, economics, and more. Soon I became more concerned with her ideas than the opinions from most of my friends. Suddenly I would find myself talking about her in front of my friends. I would say, "You know what I like about her besides everything?" Then I would list some wonderful characteristics that she holds that is applicable for the moment. Soon I got so caught up in the moment, I couldn't stop thinking about her. And I wondered if she thought the same about me. Because she would tell me about all the guys that approached her in a day, and I would become so jealous. But I laughed when I found out she turned them all away. Then I would toss and turn until 3 in the morning, wondering if I'm one of those people she passes by every day. But that couldn't be, as we grew to learn about each other's past, hopes, desires, and fears. We came to realize we had more in common than either one of us would have guessed. It finally felt like someone knew where I've been, where I'm coming from, what I'm about, and where I'm going. A long time ago, we were talking about our plans for the future, and she said she wanted to marry a guy who was rich, someone who could rake in 6 figures a year. I told her money's nice, but it isn't everything. I asked if she would marry a man who would be a good husband and thinks the world of her. I hope she heard what I said, because she rearranged the thoughts in my head. I changed my major, began thinking about careers, salaries, and stocks. Now that my path has changed, she sees my potential. I just wanted her to see I could love her. But life doesn't run off of love. It runs off of material possessions. It's about accumulating real estate rather than attaining a good state of mind. I never tell her my full intentions, although I drop subtle hints that make me think she knows what I'm saying. She acts like she does, but that's the role, and she's just playing. "Please, babe, don't play stupid. I mean, you have to know how I feel about you as you lead me on, but you didn't lead me on as much as I got carried away. I allowed my imagination to run wild with wishful thinking, which makes me think I shouldn't wish anymore. But understand I cling to my convictions. That's why I refuse to let you go. You're the only thing I have to hold on to, the girl who means the world to me. Then I think of how it can never be." She sees it in my eyes and asks, "What's wrong?" In fear of telling her the truth, I say, "I'll tell you someday." Some way, I just haven't figured out what I want to say. I take time to think about it, but how can I think about anything when you're the only thing on my mind? How can I explain that you leave me speechless as you take my breath away? I'm in agonizing pain every second I'm without you, because when you're not around, it's like someone stomping on my throat. Why do I feel this way? Why am I so attracted to you? Probably because you're the best this world has to offer. You're intelligent, compassionate, sophisticated, motivated, and beyond beautiful, because it's for you I fell. And at any given moment, I'd abandon heaven to rescue you from hell. But you wouldn't do the same for me, would you? Feeling left behind and out of breath, I realize nothing gets you, not even a catch-22. Now, if my love were to extend arm's length, you would place yourself right out of reach. As I walk off, I hear her cry out, "I need you." I turn around only to find her facing another man, which foiled my plan. The girl to whom I would give the world for has eyes for someone else. He must be Mr. Fantastic, since he could seduce the perfect girl. And if you already have Mr. Fantastic, I can't be your Superman. However, I'm not jealous, as long as he makes her happy, since I'd much rather see her happy than ever be with me. She's the smartest girl I know, and I guess she figured that she was too good for me. I'm sorry, Miss Parker. I wish I was more. Nevertheless, you make me want to be a better man, hoping that I'll be good enough for the day when a girl like you comes around. Now, I told you I'd tell you someday. Well, here it is, all out in the open, my way. I never believed in much, but I believe in you and me. So whenever you're ready, we could start over, no strings attached. And I think you'll see we're perfectly matched. Perhaps we could get lost together, or even run away. But as you run off into the sunset, I remind myself that beauty lies up in those red skies.